Hello and welcome back. Ooh, can't even see myself. Perfect. Wow, beautiful, beautiful rolling hills around the western South Road. Welcome. We're in between Mossworth and the places where the hobbits were captured by brigands. So we've been up to here. You would recognize this feature probably, but we haven't been further afield this way, so we can walk together or ride together. Of course, the village of Clegor is down south that way. But yeah, we're on to find different things here. Have various dealings with the outlaws. Who outlawed them, I don't know. Who writes the laws around here, I don't care. We just call them outlaws. You know, kind of arbitrary, but... This looks steep and interesting. Again, the characteristic reddish tint in the soil and the rocks around here is present. Hello dear. I guess I misspoke when I said rolling hills. This is not exactly rolling hills. It's more rugged than that, and also, you know, there's some valleys, some plains, or flat terrain, but not rolling. Rolling is not the right word. In any case, I think we're getting close to the area occupied by the brigands. And you're a Nicobreaker. Okay, I shouldn't have killed you. You have discovered Redlaw. Okay, let's read about Redlaw now. Perils of Swampfleet. So we found the Howling Stones before. Now let's read about Redlaw. No one knows for sure when the ruffians came to Swampfleet, but it seems to the Stoors that the outlaw settlement of Redlaw was constructed almost overnight. Now it is not safe for most people to wander the Stour Vales without concern, for the ruffians of Redlaw are always eager for the chance to steal coin and valuable goods from the unwary. Okay, so they're classic ruffians then, I guess. Okay, we're supposed to find Ron's book, also defeat some ruffians, both for the sake of a quest and for the sake of defeat. Okay. Let's see, the regular Brigand Slayer calls for 30 people. Okay. Yeah, since it's a starter area, it's not that many. And then only 60 for the advanced, I'm sure. Because the advanced is always double the regular, unless there are 3 stages, in which case the map might work a little differently. In any case, let's see, what is this here? Hobbit's parcel. Ah, a simple wrapped parcel that holds sentimental value to a certain hobbit. Yes. Very good family parcel. Okay, let's pick that up. You found the parcel. Yes, indeed. The music became ominous all of a sudden, as if those ruffians might scare me or something. They can't. Now, prisoner cage, used by the ruffians in Redlaw to hold prisoners. There we go. Let's free this hobbit. Get me out of here. You're fine now, don't you worry. But we need to free 5 more of your people. Don't run towards the ruffians though. Run the other way, please. Okay. Okay, well, let's head up. Let's see what's at the top. I wonder where the rest of the prisoners are being held. Hopefully they're alright. Oh, it's a big, even if roughly built tent, but it holds out. And you're the Southern Watch Captain. I might have to deal with you further. We shall see. Should be very easy to complete the non-advanced Slayer deeds. Oh. No levitation allowed around here by virtue of a law. So if you levitate around here, it means you're an outlaw. Okay, let's see one more cage here. I thought it'd never be free. Thank you. Glad you're free now. But we need to find 4 more of your brethren. Another big tent. Okay. Who is here? Another Sounder Watch Captain. Okay. Fine. Okay. See one more here. Okay. This place smells horrible. Is that your primary concern? I mean, it could be, I guess, if it's really horrible. It does smell unpleasant, but nothing too crazy. I think it's from all the fires they've been burning. Now, let's see. Oh, yes. There should be another cage over there. What are you holding here? Cheese? Good. This looks like good cheese. Perhaps it's contributing to the smell too, but not in a bad way. You have my thanks. Is that all? You have my thanks. Have a nice day. Okay. So 2 more cages. Okay. Somewhere further down they must be. Yeah, the views from here are probably pretty nice. Let's actually check. Oh yes. The expanse around the river. Yes, pretty cool. Yeah. It's not a bad spot. A little bit too rocky, but you can see all the waterfalls, or plenty of them. Ooh, what's that spire over there? Wow, some major thing on the major old construction. Yeah, not bad. Not perfect, but fine. Okay. Aha, another cage here. Good. You all wear the same hats. My hero. Uh-huh, that's better. They're just like, thanks. So I'm no hero, just helping you guys. Now, let's see. Well, still need to find the book. I don't know. Who might have the book? Not you. You're too much of a ruffian to read books, I guess. We don't know. How about you, Captain? No? Yes, yes. Don't worry. Well. Yeah. Who knows where the book might be? Ah, there's something here. Wow, that's a wooden chest. We might as well loot it. Let's see. Oh, there's some more ruffians that way. So it could be that the last cage is here. It's interesting that they held the hobbits in different locations. Maybe in case one of them escapes or something, or is rescued, they still have more ransom, more leverage. Okay, that was everyone. That's good. What did the hobbit say to us? I owe you one. Ah, it's alright. Okay. Where is the book? Where is Ron's book? Yeah, in fact, it will be easy to complete the advanced layer did here too. It will be a problem because there are plenty of ruffians. They're all very easy to defeat. Some so over-leveled. And as I promised in one of my prior episode, guys, eventually once we move away from this starter area, I'll ramp up the quest difficulty or the landscape difficulty level to the max, so that we can meet at least a little bit of challenge in other areas that are still lower level than mine, but significantly higher than here, and probably will get interesting there. Every now and then we'll have a real challenge, and that should be fine. In any case, looks like the book. Let me sniff. I smell cheese, I smell burned wood, but I also smell some lignin from an old book. So, the book is down there, inside the watchtower, of all places. Right, guys. There we go. We completed the Brigand Slayer of Swampfleet. Yes. And now we have the advanced one. Though the advanced one doesn't give us anything in terms of virtue points. Fine. Slaying further ruffians around here, I guess, don't make us more virtuous. I tend to agree with that. But here's the book, an ancient tome, a special tome. The contents seem to be obscured from vision. What do you mean? I cannot... Are the pages glued together? You found Ron's book, I did. But I think I can open this book. I have enough strength for that, I think. Now, let's see... I think we can teleport ourselves back to Clegor, because why not? Have to return those things there first, and then we'll head out to other places. Alright, so... Here we are, humble merchant.
Is there something I can do for you?
I'm eternally grateful for all you've done. My friends are home and safe. I just hope we will sooner rather than later be rid of those ruffians. Don't worry, I still need to complete my advanced layer deed, so should be fine. My business cannot succeed here if they continue bleeding this town dry of its labors. I might have to move on from here to keep my friends safe. Hopefully not. Okay.
Might you aid me?
Yes, I'll aid you by giving you some stuff here that I don't need. There we go. Now, let's talk to Ron Torlan. Should be nearby. There she is.
What do you need?
Ah, yes, that's the one. The Path of the Light. This is quite a rare book, and I'm so grateful that you were able to find it. Are you perhaps familiar with the story? It's a tale of mighty warriors from beyond the twinkling night sky, vanquishing evil where it hides. They wield blades of dazzling light. It's rather far-fetched, but the adventures these warriors go on is quite fascinating. Alright? Perhaps not. It's not a story just anyone reads. Again, a rare legend. Can I read it? I don't think so. Tome of Initiate Fortitude. Whatever. Okay, let's finish that now. But we're getting superior coney pies. A tender and filling rabbit pie, yes. Very well. Okay. What was the deal with that lady? Oh yeah, we had to talk to her. Oh, the village in the sky? Sure.
Just a moment.
That's the one. Thank you for retrieving this for me. The brigands have been pestering us folk for a while, and I feared our family might lose it. Please deliver this to my cousin Gwenfor in Glynhelic. Now, the way to Glynhelic is very rough. I cannot personally show you the way, but I have an acquaintance that could. Follow the road east across the river and speak to Crannoch Damprin. They wander along the banks close to a watermill looking for odd trinkets. Oh yes, we've already encountered them. But good advice. Let's talk to Granok Dembrin next. Why not? It's on the way. But yes, the village of Gregor has a great location and is a pretty neat one. I'm enjoying it. Wait, I thought this was the mill? That's where we need to talk to? Oh, I'm confused then. Okay, so let's go together, guys. Let's cross the bridge properly this time instead of swimming under it. Like last time, you know, chasing waterfalls. Okay, there's the path down. There's a path up here too. It's kind of less obvious, but it does exist. Yeah, it's overgrown in some places, but again, it is a path. Well, slowly and surely becoming less of a path, but you know, still be followed. Uh-oh, now we're lost, are we? No, we can pass through here. Nice. I'm sure the view from here is nice too. Let's check. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, from over here maybe it will be even better. Yes. A little more expansive. Cool. There's the spire again. I wonder what it is exactly. But as you can see, the reddish tin is everywhere, all directions. We like reddish tints in nature. We like reddish hues in nature. We like reddish tints in nature. Hints? No, not hints. Hints, hues. Reddish hints? Maybe we like reddish hints too sometimes. If it's a useful hint. Okay. Oh man. Find a helpful villager? Wait. I thought we were supposed to talk to Granok Dembrin? Where is that? It's all around here. Wow, look at that place. Obviously we cannot access it from here. Unless we want to die. Which we don't. So I think it was worth coming here and enjoying the views. Wait, this path continues though, but not in the direction we want to go, probably. Yeah. Okay, so let's go down, right together again, and choose the other path. Pretty cool. Now I can see how the path is on this side a little bit. Goes down here, yeah. Goes between those rocks here. Okay. Now we know. Of course, we still need to find another waterfall somewhere. And we shall. But first, we need to follow that path. Look at this. A wolf and a deer, peacefully coexisting, right? Not an evil area. Not an evil area. It is pretty obvious. There are ruffians, and some other stuff going on, but the influence of evil is weak here. Nice willow trees and some other trees that are... I have encountered those before, but I'm not familiar with their particular preferences in the biomes. cool. Okay, let's cross this bridge. So we're still in the store vales here. Aha, there is another watermill. Not the one I thought about, or had in mind. This one we haven't seen before. Pretty cool. Here the waters are more still. You have discovered Glen Helic. Yeah, the waters are kind of still here for obvious reasons, so I'm not sure if it's the best place for a watermill. I mean, I guess if you have the steady year-round water flow, maybe it works fine. Hello there, Ado Benchet. And here is Granok Dembrin and his Mosshide Veil Tusker, apparently. Do you need help there, Tusker? Or just enjoying yourself?
Looking for Glen Helig, are ya? You and everyone else.
The ruffians out of Radlaw have been causing all kinds of chaos for the Sturvales. How do I know you're not one of them? Tell you what, if you can stir up some trouble in Radlaw and perhaps teach a few of those ruffians a thing or two, well, we already did. I will show you the way to Glen Helig, but I thought we already discovered him. Sound like a deal? Yes, it does. Let's defeat some more ruffian guys, but let's also read about his location. Glen Helig. The village of Glen Helig is unique among the other settlements of the Sturvales, in that it is constructed along the cliffside of a narrow gully in view of a roaring waterfall. It is to be hoped the many bridges that lead to various levels of the village are sturdier than they might first appear. It is to be hoped by whom, I wonder. Or perhaps they were designed primarily for folk of hobbit stature? Perhaps. According to its inhabitants, Glen Helig is the finest of the 3 villages in the Sturvales, just like with the other 2. Obviously. We have another quest here. We might as well pick it up now, and then go to the ruffians again. And you are Ponta Gochogar.
For generations, my family has been in charge of maintaining the bridges of Glen Helig.
Greetings, I'm Ponta Gochogar. This is a very important job, for a rotted bridge plank could crumble underfoot or hoof. It is around that time of year when I need to do a full survey of each bridge, but I have been feeling pretty poorly the past few days. If you're up for the ups and downs of it, I could compensate you for the work if you will help me. See, she's more trusting. Wonderful. First thing we need to do is examine the bridges to be sure their ropes, planks, and anchor points are all in top shape. The bridges of Glen Helig. Okay. So let's. And what is that here? What is that? It's a well-used fishing rod. Should we pick it up, guys? I mean, it's tempting. What will happen if I do? Nudit, dwellers of old Swampfleet? Huh. Interesting. You find a well-used fishing rod, yes. Okay. So what's the story behind this? Find lost relics and lore of ages past in Swampfleet. Okay. So the hook dropped into the water with a gentle splash. The lone hobbit dipped his toes into the water, deeming its temperature refreshingly brisk instead of horribly cold. I could get used to this, he said to no one in particular. And so he did, fishing by the mill every Thursday evening, almost every week for the rest of his life. The only chance in his routine was the addition of some company as the years carried on. And now I was able to gleam into this past just by touching this old rod. I didn't know I have those amazing powers, guys, but apparently I do. I do. So let's see. I'll meet you guys over at Radlow again so that we can defeat a couple more ruffians. And then we'll see. Alright, there we are, approaching Radlow Again? So we have to defeat only 12 of those guys. That should be easy. All kinds of excuses. Deal poorly with other human beings, you know? All kinds of excuses. All around Middle Earth. Even in Hobbitland. Oh well. Human life is not appreciated. That's the sad reality of it. Except the person who is executing people left and right, of course. Even if done with the deep side. Okay, we're up to 9. Up to 10 actually. That's the 11th one. And this will be the 12th. I'm sorry, lady, but that's how it is. And on that sad note, guys, I'll see you all next time for further adventures. Bye-bye.